Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to the Minecraft Emporium. What you're looking at here is my best attempt to recreate a turret system in a very, very compact space. It certainly has some strengths, it certainly has some disadvantages, and it certainly has some weaknesses, but overall you cannot deny that this puppy right here is absolutely jam-packed with defense mechanisms. In today's video, I'm going to be walking through not only how I designed this machine, also some of the intricacies of this machine, but also how this entire machine operates and all of the many features that this machine possesses. If you do end up enjoying, it would mean the absolute world to me if you would consider subscribing for more creative content focusing on Redstone and Minecraft as a whole. And yeah, let's hop into things. So this video was actually supposed to be a tutorial for Mumbo Jumbo's Crossbow turret system. His basic idea was that if you have a crossbow dispenser, you could actually fire them because crossbows can be preloaded faster than you can a regular bow. Unfortunately, he didn't manage to get an incredible amount of success. However, I managed to get something a little bit similar by simply spamming Q and simply throwing it out. For example, click Q, click Q, click Q, click Q. We can actually get an extraordinarily fast firing rate out of this machine here, which is actually a really cool concept. Again, click click Q, and click Q. Again, I really like this build. All it is a simple clock and some chests for storage, but it works really well. I mean, we were firing out multiple arrows per second, which is pretty cool. But then I thought, why not I should just beef up some of this build with some more things and contraptions here and there. And that is exactly what I did. And so by standing in the same position here, we have the exact same system. If I was to turn on this clock, I can then fire Q, fire Q, and fire Q, and then fire Q, and then fire Q, and then fire Q, and so forth. And all of the different crossbows would be collected by this array of hoppers. But then another thing I thought is, what if I added some lava up at the top? And that's exactly what I did. Now we have a lava curtain, which although obscures your visibility somewhat, will now ignite the arrows that you launch on fire, which is pretty cool. However, speaking of fire, from this position up top here from the shulker boxes, which actually harness and hold all of the crossbows, you can actually get yourself a god bow, which then can be used in the same turret manner. Slightly more damage, but a little bit more slow here and there. I'm going to toss it into the hoppers. Of course, all the hoppers lead down into this under area here, which I'll get to in a moment. Again, here's a chest with all of the different things that I threw into it. But I was noticing these buttons here, which hold back the lava, and I thought, why not turn them into something useful? And so from this button here and from this button here, we can actually get TNT launchers and potion launchers. As you can see, 2 pieces of TNT were shot out into the distance, not to mention the fact that we now have a cloud of a slowness potion, which will now slow us down when trying to approach the person manning this machine. Again, I absolutely love these ultra tiny, ultra compact TNT dispensers, which are actually really simple to make. All it is a button for some pulse delay, and look at that. It's just this tiny little TNT launcher. We've stick some blaze in here just for some added defense in survival mode, and we've even added some potion dispensers. Here, for example, I believe I have poison. No, that's more slowness. Here is some more poison right there, just to add some more defense and things into the mix. Very little limited storage, but still an added line of defense. Up on these sides here, we have one of my favorite parts, which is actually fireball launchers. Just shooting straight out into the distance. Very limited accuracy, but hey, it looks pretty darn cool. Up in the back here, I wanted to focus on air defenses, because, you know, if you're flying around with an elytra, yeah, you're probably going to be pretty defenseless up there. So what I have presented for you here is firework launches to shoot all the way up into the air, and arrow potion harming arrows shot out into the distance. There are some flaws in the design, like the fact that there is some arrows being stuck inside of everything, but you know, we can ignore that for now. Again, same thing on this side, and we even have a large range of flight duration rockets just to get the maximum amount of damage. Gosh, these rockets are really laggy for my computer. We have some potion-tipped arrow storage up in the back here, and that's probably all of the internal mechanisms. Again, what's so cool about this is that we have the same internal clock, but now powering all sorts of different firing mechanics and all of the above. From this position here, you can access just about anything you could possibly want. And yeah, that's probably going to do things for today's video. More of a showcase than a tutorial, but hopefully you still enjoy it. Again, if you have any ideas how to make this better. Oh, and one thing I should touch on is that another reason why this is just so hilarious is because it's only one directional. Many other people have designed 360 turrets, but I'm here making a very compact, very one-dimensional, straightforward turret. You can't shoot backwards, you can't really shoot to the side because of all of this complex stuff. But hey, it's not necessarily about usefulness, but more about the entertainment. As I was about to say, thank you so much for watching, and if you did enjoy, do consider subscribing. It means the absolute world, and it helps out an absolute ton. Alrighty, take care.